Hi, Mama. Hi. Oh, I sounded so weird. So, morning, guys. It is currently... Excuse my phone. I did like drop it so many times, but it is 11 minutes past 9. So yeah, as you see by the title, I'm here to talk about... What's wrong? What's wrong? Don't to take you. I'm here to talk about what this baby, this little munchkin, has been eating at month 4. So basically, when I had my pediatrician appointment, he said to me that at 4 months she can start eating because her weight is good. I don't know how that correlates. I would have thought if her weight was bad, then you should introduce solids, but I don't know. So anyways, I was told that, not by him, but I was told by my mom and online, because guys, I've been googling everything, that you have to first breastfeed them before you feeding them, because feeding them at 4 months is not, or it's not to, how can I say it, it's not for them to be eating but supplementing, if that's the right way of saying it. I don't know if you understand, but it's it's not their main meal. Yeah, it's a supplement. So food for them at 4 months is supplementing milk. Anyway, so yeah, so in the morning, in the beginning, let me see, I'm on my second packet because I started the packet. If you've watched my previous vlogs, I started the first packet in the UK. So sorry, I don't know where I was, but yeah, as I said, in the UK I was using cow and gate baby rice, if you can see it. So in the beginning I was feeding her once a day, and I was feeding her, so I'll do the instructions as per the packaging. 1 level spoonful of cereal, and then add my breast milk or add formula milk if you are feeding your baby formula milk. My love, you heavy? Yeah, so and then I gradually increased it. Gradually, guys. I was so terrified. I was Googling everything, because I feel like you can ask parents about feeding time, but it's honestly based on your baby and your instincts, and I didn't trust my instincts at all, because I just feel when you're feeding a baby who likes to put everything in their mouth, they can just be trying to put, because she was literally holding the spoon. I don't know if you watched the not previous, but one of my vlogs where I was feeding her, she was holding the spoon into her mouth. So I feel you can't really judge if the baby is full or not. So I just took the guideline on, I'll post it somewhere here, where it says I have to feed her 1 to 4 tablespoons of the cereal once or twice a day. So so what I started doing halfway, so when I got back to, what's wrong, Mama? So yeah, I then gradually increased the baby rice to twice a day, so once in the morning and then once in the evening. So I was feeding her like that, and then I think, let's say halfway through 4 months, I introduced the porridge. So the porridge is also 4 to 6 months. It's running out, and guys, there's no cow and gate in South Africa. Well, there is online, but it costs 2 million. It's 200 and something pounds, where you can get this in the UK for £1 something. I was I'm not spending 200 pounds, you're mad. So I'm gonna either cook her porridge from scratch, and put banana puree, or buy the purity porridge, I believe. Yeah, and just feed her that. I'll see, I still haven't decided. Anyway, so now in the morning I feed her this baby rice. So I will put also my baby feeding schedule on here, because, by the way, it's a guideline. It's not I try to stick to it because it's good for variety, but sometimes, yesterday, she woke up and she projectile vomited, kinda, my milk. So every time I breastfed her, when she sets up, so I don't know whether it's because she's moving a lot, because she just wants to grab everything. She was like, bleh. Yeah, so she did it twice. So I didn't give her breakfast. I didn't give her, well, yeah, I gave her lunch. But what I did was like, okay, let me feed her something that she really, really likes, which is apple. So I did a bit of apple. She barely ate that. And then she had a nap. Sorry, Mama. She had a nap, and then what do you call it? Then she woke up. My husband had made her germ squash, so then I tried germ squash for her, and she ate a bit of that. Yeah, but yesterday wasn't a good example of me following the schedule, and also she had napped for like 2 hours in the morning, so she had missed the window of her eating. So yeah, she normally eats at 9:30, which is soon, so I have to feed her, but she was trying to poop, so I think I have to change her nappy in a bit. But anyways, but I'll change it when I finish this video. So yeah, so yesterday was a mess, and one thing I've realized and just learned to be kinder to myself about is that you can have a baby schedule and everything, but the baby some days will be okay with the schedule and like go forward with it, but some days it's like, no, she's not in the mood, or her sleeping is different, her nap time is different, or we had a rough night, because only just recently she's been starting to like sleep at like the whole night basically with one feed at night. Huh? Did you just draw on me? Yeah, so anyways, okay, so yeah, so this is what she has. She has porridge in the morning with water. You mix it with water. You just add previously boiled water, which is here. So I wake up in the morning when my husband makes himself coffee. I add the water that he boils into here. So this is also her drinking water, and because now that it's like not warm, it's very lukewarm, I won't mix it with hot water that has been just boiled to make her porridge. And then for lunchtime today, she's having, ooh, what are you having, Henry, today? So today she's having, sorry mama, sorry mama, sorry mommy, sorry, okay, why am I, So today is Tuesday and she's having butternut. So what we did on the weekend with my husband is that we cooked a lot of vegetables, like we steamed cooked them in a colander, and then we obviously cooled them down, and then we blended them, and then we separated them into different packages, containers, and into the freezer. So we made butternut, peas, carrots, apple, pear, gem squash. Oh, I need to buy sweet potato, and I need to buy green beans because that's also in her schedule. So yeah, so let me show you her different foods. I know you're gonna sit down now. Yeah, because mommy can't do everything with holding you. So I'm just gonna show you examples of like the food that we've made and like the containers they're in. So we bought these like containers from Checkers. Is it focusing on me? It's just so bright. Yeah, so in here there's carrots. We as you can see, so carrots, and it was made on the 8th of October, and then gem squash was made on the 9th of October, and then we made, so the containers are from Checkers. Sorry guys, I'm looking at my viewfinder. So the containers are from Checkers and they're quite cheap. I think they were 30 something rands for like 6 in a pack. And then, so previously before we bought the containers, I used the milk packages. These like, are they reusable? I don't think so. I don't think they're reusable. Anyways, these are like milk storage bags. that I use. So in here I have peas, and it was made on the 6th of October. And then I have butternut, so you can see the writing. So here's butternut. Yeah, and then in here is banana. Oh, freak. And then in here is like banana. Guys, I hate the look of banana when it's frozen. It's like, ew, why you look so brown? But she ate it. She ate it yesterday. She loves it. So, yeah. Hi, Mama. I'm nearly done. These are the types of foods that I've been feeding her, all blended and frozen. So what I do, I just take out the package before feeding time, and then I put hot water in a bowl or mug, and then I just dip the food in the package into the water, and then it just defrosts, yeah, and then warms up. Yeah, and then I feed it to her like at room-ish temperature. Yeah, so the guideline at the moment, how I've separated the foods into the package, I use the guideline of 1 to 4 tablespoons. So some of them have like 2 and a bit tablespoons in there, but normally I use 2 tablespoons of food per feeding. Yeah, guys, I try to Google and YouTube like feeding a 4-month-old, and I feel like there's not a lot of information out there because kids don't normally eat solids at like 4 months. I feel like it's a new wave of doing things, or I feel like people don't really talk about it because it's like a stigma of like, why are you feeding a baby when it's recommended that you feed the baby at 6 months. So yeah, so I feel like that's why the information is not out there. I don't know. So I found it really hard to like, so I felt like I had to Google and then also trust my instincts, and I'm just like, do you, boo boo. Like they do say that the baby will tell you when she's full. She doesn't tell me, but like I said, that's why I feel more comfortable to give her 2 tablespoons rather than 4 or whatever, because it's within the guideline. So that's what I'm using. At 5 months, so this was basically, well, she's turning 5 months soon in like a week. So this was basically me rounding up 4 months. And then after, well, near the end of 5 months, I will come back and tell you guys about, what do you call it? I will tell you guys about or what I did in my 5 month of feeding her solids. But I will be trying to do baby-led weaning at 5 months plus feeding her. But I just want her to try eating herself because I just can't wait for us to eat as a family. So what I've been doing as well is that when we feed her at 5, we also eat like straight after. So while I'm feeding her, my husband is preparing dinner. And so when she's sitting on a high chair waiting for the food to like drop, we then eat. And then after I finish eating, then it's her bedtime routine, aka bathing and yeah, going to bed. So I probably will do like a morning routine and maybe try to do a bedtime routine, but I'm not really sure because I just feel like bedtime routine I have to be so involved with her, and I feel like I can't be doing camera angles when I'm like trying to put a baby to bed. Or I can just explain it, I don't know. But yeah guys, that's what she's been eating. Like I said, hopefully the images I put on the screen will help you and guide you. And by the way, like I know they say disclaimers, I'm not a health professional, I don't know much about babies. I just basically did what I was told and did what I read and did what I was feeling comfortable in doing. I didn't want to, I don't know if I mentioned this, I don't know, I didn't really want to start her solids at 4 months. I wanted to wait, breastfeed her until 6 months. But when I was at the UK, like my breast milk was like down. I think it's just the stress of like everything traveling with the baby, because I traveled with her alone. So I just feel like I wasn't producing a lot of milk, and I feel like she was hungry. She was waking up the whole time. I guess also because she was in a foreign like place. So that's why she wasn't sleeping. Yeah, so I feel like I was kind of forced into feeding her, but then I don't regret it because my baby loves food. Like everything she's tried, she's eaten. Like she hasn't, because in the baby group people were like, oh, my baby is not really like taking it, sorry, my baby is not really taking into eating solids. They're like crying and they like don't want to do it. She eats everything, like everything. Even when we were out, like out, I mentioned on my Instagram, we were out for lunch, a family lunch, and obviously like because I feed her, I try to stick to a schedule because I feed her at 1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock I was like, I need to feed her. So I had bought the peas puree for her to eat, and I literally like was feeding her. She was eating. People around me were like, what is she eating? Because she's like enjoying it. And I'm like, she's eating peas. And like, what? Like, did you add something to make it nice? I don't know. And I was like, no, just like plain simple, one ingredient, feed her. And she just eats. Like my baby just eats. I'm so lucky because Lunga Lunga made me struggle. Shane, hi Lunga, love you. Lunga made me struggle so much with like food. She just don't like food that much. So it's just nice to get a baby that is eating. So I think God said, you struggle first time, second time you're not gonna struggle. Okay guys, I hope I covered everything, but if you want more information or want me to elaborate or want me to show you how I make the food, let me know. If you can watch, you can let me know, and then I'll like go into further details. So let me like try and change her nappy because I'm not really sure. I can't smell. Oh, and the nice thing as well is that because she's having vegetables, her poop doesn't really smell. Like her poop is just like I remember like when I was changing her nappy, she had peas in her poop, and I literally could smell the peas. Like, so that's the nice thing about eating vegetables. I'm dreading her eating meat and like chicken because apparently they smell. But yeah, guys, let me feed her. Let me change her nappy and then feed her. Hello. Hello. Are you ready to eat? Oh, goodies. I'm gonna show them how. Okay, I feel like I need to add water. Not a lot of water in here. It's a bit on the thicker side. Also, guys, it is messy every time you feed these little humans, so you just have to let it be. Let it be, let it be. Huh? Oh, was that too thick? Was that too thickums? Okay, I think I need to add water. I think I made the teaspoons really heaped and then the water not heaped enough. You see what she does all the time? Eating everything. Should I put water, my love? It's too thick. Okay, let me put water. Okay, guys, so updates. I tried to go add water to Anuri's food. Then she started crying. I'm like, I've never seen her cry this much. Like proper crying, tears, everything. So it turned out that she was tired. So I just put her on my boob and she fell asleep. So she didn't finish her food. So this is an example, a great example of like that you can have your schedule and you can have your prepped meals and ready for them to eat, but sometimes they won't eat them because they're tired. So yeah, so it is what it is. So I had to dispose of it because I think I read somewhere that you can't keep it. You have to like make a new batch, I think. I can't remember if I read the correct. I can't remember if it was for the porridge, but I was like, let me just get rid of it because by the time she wakes up, it'll be like near lunchtime, and then I have to feed her lunchtime thing. So, as I said, at 4 months, it's just a supplement, not as the main source of their food. So it is what it is. But you know, wasted food is not it. But it's okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. Bye.